Many people have the tendency to externalize the cause of their problems. The reason they seem to be stuck in life. I did the same thing for many years. For example, I used to believe that the reason I was stuck in my finances was because I chose the wrong career path. But then, time and time again, I have been proven wrong by people in the same profession who have leveraged it to build other systems to financial freedom. The reason you're not moving forward in life might not be what you think. I want to challenge you to stick with me to the end of this video, and I'll show you self-sabotaging traits that may be keeping you from moving forward. If you can work on these traits in your life and improve them or completely remove them from your life, you will completely transform your life. Number one is shyness or timidity. I said to one of my friends the other day, I have never seen anybody who has made progress in any sector of life being shy and timid. I know that fear of failure is a real problem, but I would even argue that timidity is a worse self-limiting trait than the fear of failure. When I consider how bold kids are naturally and how they dare things and even dare people, I get so challenged. At what point then in our growth process did we begin to care so much about what other people think about us? Your problem is not necessarily because you are not smart. It's that you are too quiet. So everyone thinks that you are either dumb or stupid. You have too much self-consciousness. You don't want other people to think of you as a failure. So at the back of your mind, you have this constant question of, what will people say? Now, if you still have an issue with what people will say about you at this stage of your life, I can tell you that you and mediocrity and poverty may soon be rubbing shoulders. The name of all this is called low self-esteem. There is something you cannot take away from a person who is truly living free. It is that they are not afraid to speak up. You may not like their gut, but at least they don't keep things in their heart to consume themselves. You need to change that mindset. One of the ways I have improved this in my life is by speaking up amongst my friends. Try to communicate more among people that you feel safe with to start with. Then move on to small gatherings like at birthdays or in your class. If you're a student, just have it within yourself that even if you were to make a mistake and everyone laughs at you, it's a process. It's a journey. You see, the problem is while growing up, because people laughed at us in class, we grew up with that mentality that the world was going to laugh at us if we ever said something. But really, who cares if the world laughs at you? Just do your thing. These days, I could care less about what any other person thinks of me, as long as what I am doing is contributing value to others. Even if I am making a mistake, I would appreciate it more if someone comes to tell me that what I'm doing is a mistake than having to think of the fact that people out there are laughing at me. I mean, that is their business. Number two, procrastination. Delaying tasks and decisions can lead to missed opportunities and a build-up of responsibilities. I remember when I was thinking about this YouTube channel, it took me several months of procrastination. And even when I started, I was not consistent. Only God knows how much this channel would have grown by now if only I had given it my all early on. I want to challenge you to start that business. Put that idea into action today. Don't put it off to another time. Try that concept in your head today. There is this saying that the success you are looking for is on the other side of fear. I dare to say that the success you are looking for is on the other side of procrastination. If you can stop procrastinating today, you can go really far. And this leads me to my next point, because this is tied to procrastination, and it is perfectionism. A lot of people do not start anything in their life because they are waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect timing. Or they say to themselves,
I don't have all the right tools that I need yet.
It's really depressing each time I think of how much time I have wasted obsessing about tools for my YouTube channel instead of focusing on pushing out valuable content. Oh, I need a new camera. My camera is the reason people are not watching my content. So let me wait until I get that new camera. The same time I probably could have used to make more videos. If the things we are obsessed with are keeping us from producing what really matters, the real content, then there is a problem. You see, all of these things are just a way to shy away from the elephant in the room. You are the problem. Striving for perfection can lead to procrastination and a fear of starting or finishing tasks. Move from perfectionism to action, and you would have solved 80% of your obstacles. And here's the thing, the more you do something, the better you become at it. So if you're waiting for the perfect moment, then where is the learning curve? It's better to make mistakes as soon as possible. If you have the mindset that there is no end to learning, then you should know that that thing you are calling perfect, it's not really perfect. It's just perfect in your own eyes. Start with what you have as soon as possible while you are striving for that thing you call perfect. Number 4 self-sabotaging trait is what I call the comfort zone syndrome. I think that a lot of people do not like change. A lot of people would just like to keep doing the same thing that they are familiar with, just to continue that routine and feel safe. You hear statements like, the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. Look, staying in a familiar routine can often feel safe, but it can prevent growth and new opportunities. Come out of your comfort zone. Get up and get to work. At least when you fail, you can fail forward, knowing that you've tried something and failed and you won't do it that particular way anymore. Number 5 is negative self-talk. And this is often linked to low self-esteem. Whatever you play constantly to your mind, you start to believe it. And this is why engaging in negative self-talk is dangerous, because you start to believe that, for example, you are not enough. Everyone else is better than you. Oh, I can't do A, B, C, D. That's not for me. You hear things like, I'm not a maths person. That's not my thing. But it's not true. It's just something you have come to believe because you probably failed once and somehow your brain was trained to believe that mathematics is not your thing. But that's not true. The human brain is capable of learning anything that you put it to work to learn. To be honest, there are things I have learned that I could never imagine myself learning them. I mean, 5 years ago, if anyone told me that I was going to sit in front of the camera and talk to people, I'm sure I wouldn't have believed it. But here am I. So I believe that anybody can do whatever they set their mind to do. Just stop with the negative self-talk. Keep telling yourself that you can do it. You've got it in you. You just need to learn. Take it that you are learning because you will know it. It's just a matter of time and process. Finally, I want to challenge you to make little improvements. Just try it over the next 6 months and see how much your life is going to transform for the better. If you watch this video to this point, you might also like this video here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more content like this one. Until I see you again next time, bye.